CCS playoffs get underway here today for the Menlo Knights as they travel not very far from campus as they head to Sacred Heart Prep to take on the Gators, a repeat of last week's final regular season matchup. Menlo looks for a much better outcome here today. Alongside my partner Ray Calcagno, I'm Casey McGuire. Thanks for joining us here on CCSA. It's been a fantastic season for the Menlo Knights, and now they look to turn that regular season success into some postseason success as they head out on their CCS track against the Sacred Heart Prep Gators. Should be a fantastic game here today. It's a beautiful day here at Sacred Heart. And these two teams, Ray, very familiar with each other after last week's game, and should be a good one from the start.
Well, not only after last week's game, Casey, but I think they probably scouted one another and in their last, maybe all 10 games, but in their last 4, 5, 6 games. So it should be, and again, probably no surprises. The thing that I think we should look forward to is Menlo not allowing those quick scores that they did the last time they met. And we'll see if how Menlo responds, and what Sacred Heart Prep brings any trickery or anything new to this game. But again, beautiful afternoon and a great first round. It's unfortunate that the two drew one another this early, but that's the luck or the unluck of the draw, and here we go.
Sacred Heart Prep, the number 4 seed here in the small school division. Menlo, the number 5 seed. The Knights with a 6-4 overall record, and Sacred Heart Prep with a 9-0-1 overall record. As we are underway, the kick is taken inside the 5-yard line and brought back for a decent amount of yards by Chris Gartner, where the Knights get down there quickly, however, and the Gators will start 1st and 10 deep in their own territory.
Right, Casey, about the 22 it looked like, and so I think we'll see probably that the offense that we're most familiar with, which is a veer. And I take that back. They are starting out in what looks like a shotgun for Sacred Heart, but the motion again, they run most of the same plays out of it.
Handoff on 1st down for the Gators, and it is given to Victor Ojeda, and Victor is picked up a couple on 1st down. And we are underway. Beautiful day, beautiful stadium here at Sacred Heart Prep. Should be a great game.
And that was the fly just out of the shotgun. So let's see if they can go there as their conventional under center.
Man in motion is Ojeda. They fake it to Ojeda, and they hand it off up the middle to number 3, Matt Bocci. And we called Matt's name a lot last week, and he moves the chains for the Gators.
Well, and that's, the play off of the fly. Instead of giving it to the fly back to man in motion, you give to the second or counter back.
Ojeda again in motion. This time he gets the handoff, and he picks up a couple. Good swarming Menlo defense there.
And that's, again, that's what they want to do. They want to stop the play from going outside, not to the sideline where it's kind of a foot race. So pretty good defense, and again, 2-yard gain. So brings up second about, we'll call it 2nd and 7.
Pitch on 2nd down, and room for Bocci. He's got a big hole down the sideline. He is trying to turn upfield, so we do hear some whistles, and he did step out as Bocci was real close to turning that into 6 points.
Well, the reason he was successful off the bat is they got the block on the corner, and there's a good explanation of, or shows that he was out of bounds. But they got the corner, and that helped them. So now the play gets outside.
As Ojeda tries to turn the corner, he does turn the corner. A very nice job stringing that out as long as he possibly could, then turned upfield and picked up 7 yards on 1st down.
Well, again, now if the defense goes ahead and turns it inside, it's easier for the, 6, 7, 8 men to pursue rather than a foot race down along the sidelines.
2nd down and about 3. They hand it off this time to the fullback, and he goes straight into the line. Close to the 1st down mark. Actually, that was Bocci again.
Well, they're usually out of split backs, Casey, so we're going to see, giving it to the fly man or a counter off of that, kind of a scissors play some of the time. So Menlo's got their work cut out for him.
It is 3rd and short.
Very short.
Ojeda in motion again, and quarterback's going to keep it himself, going right up the middle, and he's got a 1st down. Does Ryan Sikowski, so Ryan calls his own number and picks up the 1st down.
Well, on a short yardage like that, it's a good call because you don't have to give the ball to any of the backs. So 1st down, and now it looks like Menlo jumped on this play. So, and we'll wait, but it is against Menlo. So 1st and 5 now, and Sacred Heart is certainly in 4-down territory here inside the 25.
Ojeda in motion, just underway, no score. They give to Ojeda. He
He's
tries
outside.
to turn the corner, now cuts right through a hole and is heading for the goal line and is in for a touchdown.
Well, that's what we talked about, Casey. If the flyback, if the man coming in motion can get outside, usually there's a running lane and there's fewer defensive men. He gets that little seam and bursts through it, and then there's no secondary man there. So it's about a 22-yard touchdown, and Sacred Heart scores first time they have the ball.
So as they did last week, they do score on their first possession. This one was a more sustained drive than the quick hit last week. But nonetheless, the result is the same, a 7-0 Sacred Heart Prep lead.
Well, and one of the things that I think Sacred Heart is very good at is their kickoff team, and they usually, they didn't do it this time, but they usually have that ball near or in the end zone.
It's taken near the goal line by Clay Robbins, and Clay has room down the left side. He's got it to the 50 into Sacred Heart territory, and a nice starting field position for the Menlo Knights.
Well, it is, Casey, and again, instead of back there 80 yards away because the ball's kicked in the end zone, instead it's going to be a nice return, and Menlo should have great field position, but there might be a penalty on this play, so we'll wait and see. I think there's a flag coming out right around
await the referee's call, and it's going to be a holding against Menlo, so that could hurt, or that will hurt.
Well, it does. It backs him up, and I think it was just near the tail end of the play. So it's about the 24-yard line, 23-yard line.
So a tough break there, and a pass on first down is complete on the right to Chris Ryan, and Ryan moves the chains.
Well, that's a nice start, and they go ahead and come right out and throw the ball in that seam area, which we've seen them Menlo be very successful in the past. So it's a nice first down play.
4 receivers for the Knights. Clay Robbins goes in motion as DeKroger rolls out left, now throws left on the run. That's tipped and incomplete. Tipped off the hands of Robbins, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
Well, it's definitely a forward pass, so there's no problems with that. It's a little bit harder throwing to your left than it is to your right, so it brings up 2nd and 10. See if Menlo can either convert on this down or get close enough for a 3rd down try.
Badger goes in motion now. He heads back, and a handoff to Bo Nichols, and Bo's got
Nice
room. He's got
there.
a first down and more inside Sacred Heart territory to the 20, 15, pushed out of bounds. A touchdown saving tackle on the play as Bo Nichols, a huge run on 2nd and 10.
Well, that was just a draw, and we've seen that again, or in the past. And a very, very nice run, some good downfield blocking, and a nice pickup, and a good job of running on his own there at the end by Bo. And so again, though, it looks like there may be a penalty on this play.
And another big penalty against Menlo. So they had it 1st and 10 inside the 20-yard line, and that'll back them up. It'll be 2nd and 1, and they pitch it to Mariama this time. He tries to turn the corner and should have enough for the first down, depending on the spot.
Well, in this case, again, we saw Sacred Heart get to the corner a couple of times on their drives, and in this case, it was good enough for the first down.
The pass this time is complete inside Menlo territory.
Yeah, I think that's Jerry Rice Jr., and that's the first time he touches the ball, but a nice catch. And again, 3 nice passes here that have picked up first down yardage.
So the Knights moving the ball on offense, and they give it to Bo on the draw again. And this time he picks up about 8. Nice first down carry. So both teams right now showing their offensive prowess, moving the ball pretty much at will here in the early going.
Well, the penalties, which seemingly should have hurt Menlo, have not thus far, and they have kept the ball, picked up the first downs, and kept the ball and the chains moving. So good job so far.
Mariama goes in motion. They give it to Nichols on the dive up the middle. He's got a first down, a little bit more near the 20-yard line. So Menlo inside the red zone now. Bo Nichols gets him there again. He was inside the red zone earlier on this drive.
Well, as you mentioned, Casey, they've been moving the ball, and unless penalties, they will not stop themselves here.
DeKroger passes out left towards the end zone. Incomplete, intended for Jerry Rice. He tried to pull it down, but a nice defense in the end zone. Might have been a little bit out of bounds if he came down with it, but still good coverage.
Well, that's a good, safe place to throw the ball. If it's not caught, it's no harm.
Give it to Nichols on second down. He goes up the middle, down inside the 10-yard line. Bo Nichols having an impressive first drive.
Well, he's very close to the first down, too, Casey. So we'll see. And that's good downfield blocking and pretty good pursuit by Sacred Heart Prep.
Robbins in motion. DeKroger rolling. Now rolling back to the left. He's in trouble. He's going down. A big sack on the play for number 50, John Oppenheimer.
Well, that was a first down situation, first and about 7. And now it's going to bring up second and about 15 or so.
So they'll back him up. 4 receivers for Menlo. Second 15. Pass to the left is complete to Rice. He's got it inside the 5 to the goal line and in for a touchdown.
And it's a nice downfield block here as well as a great catch. But a good read, in this case, Jerry Rice Jr. is coming across the grain. Was man coverage, but the ball's thrown right where it needs to be thrown, and then he just scampers into the end zone. So a very, very nice first drive for Menlo as well. They match Sacred Heart, and
the extra point is up, and it is good. So Menlo responds quickly and ties the game at 7. Here at Sacred Heart in this first round CCS game. A very important drive for Menlo, showing that what happened last week is not going to be happening this week. As the kick is away, it's taken at the 20-yard line, actually off the chest of the return man for Sacred Heart and bounces out of bounds. So it'll be first and 10
right there
at the 20.
About wherever they spot the ball, and it's very close to the 20-yard line. So Sacred Heart is going to need to go 80 yards in this drive if they're going to go ahead and get something out of it.
Handoff on first down as Ojeda tries to turn the corner. Not much room there.
Again, he was turned in by the pursuit, so he does not get outside, and there's more defensive players there, so it's a very short gain on this one.
Second and 5. They hand it to Ojeda again, and Ojeda has got the corner this time. Tries to turn upfield. Nice job by Chris Ryan coming up from his secondary position to push him out of bounds.
Well, they strung it out. The Menlo defense strung it out a little bit and then got him to the sideline, which was good, but he did pick up pretty good yardage, so it's very close to that first down marker.
Third and short.
Sneak again.
Quarterback's going to take it himself, and again, very nice push up the middle by Sacred Heart. The offensive line pushing back a little bit. First and 10. Pass out left. That's complete.
Well, there's a nice, it's a shotgun formation. They run the man in motion, fake it, and then just up and throw about a 6 or 7 yard hitch or stop. And it picks up, I'm going to say 7 to 8 yards. So a nice play by Sacred Heart.
Both offenses really moving the ball at will so far here in this one. And this is another nice play, as this time that was number 26, Matt Walter, getting the carry, and he's got a first down. It's
a fake and then a pitch, a quick pitch. And once they get outside, again, they're, if you can get around that contain, you've got pretty good yardage, and that's certainly enough for the first down.
Inside Menlo territory, 7-7 the score. Handoff up the middle on the dive. And that is close to another first down for Walter as he picks up 8, maybe 9 on that first down carry.
Well, it's hard to find the football, Casey, and that's what I think the defense is having trouble figuring out which back actually has the ball.
Here's Ojeda. He got around the corner again, but this time Menlo does a nice job slowing the play down, and the defense arrived to make the tackle.
Well, even though they didn't get him in the backfield, that forced the play a little bit deeper. There's good penetration. And then, as you mentioned, there's 2 or 3 Menlo Knights there to make the tackle. So it's going to bring up a key third and about 3.
Time winding down in this first quarter. 7-7 the score. Ojeda back in motion to the near side. They give it to him. He tries to turn the corner, gets a nice block, but he will not turn the corner as Andrew McCall got in there to make a nice tackle on the play. And it's going to be fourth down.
Well, that was motion to the right and then motioning back. So it's a fourth down play. Let's see what happens here.
They'll go for it here, and they pitch it this time. And it bounces off a couple tacklers, and that second effort might be just enough for the first down.
Well, it looked like he was going to be stopped or denied here in the backfield, but he's able to spin out of that first tackle and then make what is very close to the first down marker. So we'll see if they get the first or if it's a turnover on downs. It's a first.
So a very nice second effort by Kopnacki on that play. Handoff goes to him again, and he spins down inside the 30. Flag is thrown in.
Okay, and this is the first time we've seen this counter play, which they fake to the first back, the fly back, and then they give to the second back. But we'll see if I think it's going to be a hold, or at least it is apparent it's against Sacred Heart Prep.
Indicating a possible personal foul before the...
Oh, yeah, looks like maybe a blow to the face, yeah.
So that is a big 15-yard penalty. So it's first and about 25 now. Shotgun formation. Play action. Pressure coming. Pass out to the left is complete to Konopnicki again. He bounces to the inside this time and gets a big chunk of that yardage back that was lost on the penalty on that first down play. So a nice play by Sacred Heart.
Well, that was a screen all the way, and he has two blockers out in front. He starts to the outside, then cuts back inside, and picks up probably 10 to 12 yards. So very nice first down play and a great effort.
Second down for the Gators. 7-7 the score. First round CCS playoffs. Pass out to the right, and it is incomplete. Maybe heard some footsteps coming from behind it. Austin